Four Wheel Frenzy pre-race press conference here at Etchicani 2026, and we're here with the men's pro class right now. Starting off with our top three guys from the Decker Training Facility Triple Crown, who was Joel Hetrick, Zach Decker, and Max Lindquist. Welcome back, gentlemen, first of all.
Thank you.
Joel, we're here at Etchicani, down in, it's sunny, it's warm today.
Beautiful.
Beautiful Georgia. Riding in some sand again.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys did get to ride and do a little press day again this weekend.
Yep.
The big thing, a lot of talk has been changes to this track. We took out a good amount of the jumps, put in a lot of rollers.
Yeah.
What do you think about these track changes?
You know, it was cool to ride it today for the media day. Definitely happy to do that because we were here for his open practice in January, February, whenever it was, and it was exactly how it was last year. So today to get to ride it with the changes was nice, and it makes it more like an outdoorsy, just like on the pipe a lot, you know, not a ton of jumps to slow you down, but the rollers and the terrain slows you down as it gets rougher. So I'm hoping it gets a little deeper tomorrow and we can really mix up some lines and have a really cool racetrack, because I think it can develop like that. It was really fun. I enjoyed riding it today. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah. And you know, with the addition of the rollers and removal of the jumps, do you think that's just, rollers usually aren't technical, air quote technical, but being that sand rollers, it's going to erode a bit, especially with you guys being out there. This isn't a Triple Crown.
Yeah.
You guys aren't out there for the shorter motos. You're out there for the full 18 plus 2.
Yeah.
Do you think that track is really going to kind of erode away as you guys are out there throughout the motos and change things up?
I think it all depends how he preps it tonight and how he lets it get tomorrow. I know he was doing some track maintenance throughout practice today after it was getting pretty choppy and deep. But if he digs her down deep tonight and gives us that old Etchicani feeling, I think that track will be very hard to ride, and an 18 plus 2 out there be pretty brutal. But the temps will be low tomorrow, so that's going to help everybody out. And that's probably the only great thing about tomorrow with how, you know, it could be is the temps are low.
Yeah.
Because I do have a feeling the track probably will be rough for us.
Right.
And at least that's my hopes. But overall, even when we were out there, it was choppy. It had some cool lines. I think it'll develop a little bit better tomorrow with us on the track in the morning and just pulling some different lines out, creating some new ones for everybody. I'm excited. I really wanted to get deep and rough, and them rollers, they're really hard right now. There's a hard base to the track, and it's kind of different for us to see that because we normally you normally do get that fine sand and ruts everywhere and choppy, square edgy stuff. The rollers kind of held their own, and they didn't get rid of them cups or no square edgy stuff yet, but I think eventually it'll probably turn around like that tomorrow.
Right. And obviously you guys were out there once today. You weren't out there all that long. With you guys being out there for 2 qualifiers, then 2 motos, you know, putting in those lines, and I'm not Matt Walker, so I can't say what he was thinking of, but only thing I could think of is took out some of these jumps, put in the rollers, knowing that we're going to beat it up.
Yep.
We're going to make it rough, and it's going to get a little challenging for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's his goal. It sounded like when we talked that he wanted it to be a tough race for everybody.
Yeah.
And just to slow the track down. It's very fast, right? Well, it was very fast early on. I think it was pretty rough there at the end. It slowed it down. And that's what it's got to be. It's just got to get that roughness to it to slow it down to make it how he probably wants it to be. And just get them lap times down a little bit for everybody. And it doesn't make it unsafe when it's rough. It just makes it tricky, and it definitely will slow it down for sure.
Yeah. And obviously, after Deckers, you stayed at Deckers to prepare. Well, obviously, you're 3 hours away from here?
Yep.
4 hours. So, you're close enough to the track. Why would you go home? So you stayed at Deckers. You played in the sand a little bit to prepare for this again. Were you guys on the main track all last couple weeks? You're over on what is this? Is it called the Supercross track still? Or what is it called? Sand track. Sand track at the sand location?
Yeah, you might as well call that track, I don't even know, Netherlands, because it was probably the roughest sand track we've rode in a long time. It was to the point where you would dread riding it because it was really gnarly. And we expected this to be very gnarly, so we just let it go.
So you just gave John the week off, or what?
Pretty much.
Dozer John, literally.
And last day I rode, I'm like, John, can you please prep the track a little bit? So he prepped some stuff, made it more fun for us, and opened the lines back up. But yeah, we pounded that sand track probably 6 days worth of riding, and it was just it was intense.
Yeah, yeah.
It was good training.
Well, it's good. That's good. So, I mean, I'm sure you're feeling pretty confident coming in tomorrow.
I feel good. Yeah.
Good, good. And you know, I know we talked on the podium at Deckers, and one comment you made was in the future, hoping that one of your kids wants to get involved.
Oh yeah.
You show up. Yeah. First of all, you show up in a U-Haul trailer, really humbling yourself this weekend.
Just to get home.
And you find out that you got a child that wants to race.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I'm happy or terrified, but we're guns blazing for Ironman. I guess both of them want to race too, so
Yeah.
we're gonna try to do 4 to 8 for Eli on a 50. From the Moracles, are gonna loan us a quad and see how everybody likes it, and then Evelyn's gonna do the next class up in the 50, whatever that is, 6 to 8 or whatever that is. She's gonna do that. She's gonna try it, and they're very excited. I'm very terrified, but I hope it's in their blood and they can go out there and really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And Evelyn's been hanging out with. I hope she does. It's scary. She's been hanging out with Hannah Michael a lot, and they become pretty good friends at Deckers. And I think that Hannah rubbed off on her a little bit. And now she wants to race. Eli always seemed like he wanted to, but I think he was just scared of the other people on the line. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm kind of excited and I'm kind of terrified at the same time. So
I mean, I can get that. I understand, but I just once you said that yesterday, I was like, damn it, we literally just talked about this, and now boom, you talked it into existence.
I know.
So.
Unfortunately for my nerves and stress, it could happen. So we got some gear ordered, and we'll get everything she needs, some graphics. She's all pumped up, so it'll be very fun for me.
That is really cool.
Different type of racing day, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, at least now you know your future.
Yeah.
The unknown is gone. Well, I guess anything could happen.
Yeah.
You know, she might hate it.
She might hate it. That's why I'm not diving in with a brand new quad. We're gonna get a loaner and see how it goes.
You know, and it's gonna be tricky for you to find someone to build a CVT motor for her too.
Yeah, I'm sure Michelle, my mom, she'll be happy that I'm spending money with her.
When she found out? Yeah.
I don't know if she's excited. She don't watch me race, so I don't know how she's gonna watch her race. But
it's different.
How's that Saturday stress gonna be?
Dude, it's like I always dreamed of my kids racing with me, and for it just to happen just like that, it's kind of scary. But I'm very happy about it. You know, like it's all I ever wanted was one of them to race.
Yeah.
So if they do, I'll be tickled pink.
So what's gonna happen in the pit situation? Are you gonna keep Gary, and is Jim gonna go work with the kids, or what's gonna happen there?
Someone's gonna have to, because I am not wrenching all day. So Gary's been really cool though. I'm sure those guys will help out and get everybody where they need to be. And it's such a good community here that everybody will
pitch.
Somebody will help, and I'm not worried with that. I'm really just worried with them on that track riding, and them getting to a point where they don't know what to do. So I'm going to take them with me riding a couple times this next month, and just explain what has to happen and what they should do. And she's already been asking me questions like, well, what do I do? You know what to do? I'm like, I know everything to do. You just got to listen.
Yeah.
So it's going to be cool.
At least they've seen you. They've seen the success that you've had. It's not like you're retired and then had kids.
Right, yeah.
So it's not like you're going to tell them like, oh, you need to do this. How would you know, Dad?
Yeah, they're not going to argue me. At least, well, they probably will, but I'm still going to trump what they say.
Right. You wouldn't think there's going to be this like, whatever, Dad, you know nothing. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
6 championships says what?
Yeah. They'll go out there and know the lines better than me, they think, and we'll see. Hopefully they'll be trying to tell me lines that I need to take. That would be funny.
Yeah.
So.
You've got those glasses. They better be recording from now on.
We'll see how the 50 line goes. I'm going to be the psycho 50 guy down there, man.
You're going to be a mini dad now.
We'll see how deep we get into it.
Well, I don't think, I mean, you never know, but I wouldn't think that the other mini parents are really going to mess with you.
We're not going to be in the mix of anyone. We're going to stay out of the way, and I'm going to line them up where they're going to be away from everybody. Like, I got it all planned out already, and
Yeah.
you know, I just want them to go finish a race, and then to be able them to say to me like, I just raced a race I finished, and
Either
I want them to
hated
enjoy
it
it.
or I loved it and
Yeah.
had fun.
I
Yeah.
hope they enjoy it.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely,
the biggest thing.
Absolutely. Well, that's exciting for you.
Yeah, it
so
is.
A lot of people will have to figure out how to live stream that race and just be like
Yeah, right.
behind you, POV view.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I'll be biting my nails. That's about it.
Right. But back to tomorrow. You think it's gonna get a little rough?
I think it's gonna be rough.
A little rough?
I know that we all hope it's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
And the moto is gonna be long. I'm happy to get back to a long moto. I'm just excited for another gate drop at a good track. We got a good group of guys here. We got 13 of us. And there was a GNCC this weekend, so we lost a couple of those guys that were going to race. John Glada was he's going to try to make most of them.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah. He's racing tomorrow. Anyway,
yeah. So I think, yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Track's good.
Yeah.
My bike's good. I feel good.
Good.
Done a lot of riding and I'm ready to go out there and race some motos,
There
some
you
long
go.
ones.
There you go. Well, good luck tomorrow. I know you're gonna need it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
But maybe we'll talk to you here tomorrow evening. We'll find out.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah. Have fun tomorrow.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Zach, we'll move on to you. I mean, a lot of the questions. I mean, you rode a lot of sand this last week too, correct?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're the one that gave John the week off, right?
Yeah, me and Joel. Joel's been my training partner this year and the last few years, so we've just been we do the same motos together. So a lot of sand track riding.
And I mean, you're rolling in another sand track. You're coming in with a lot of momentum after the first race. You know, second step on that podium is nothing to joke about. Your first pro podium. I mean, you didn't quite beat this guy, but you were right there. I mean, you held your own. So, how confident are you coming in tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely coming in with the most confidence ever coming into a race. Just want to keep that momentum going forward. Need to come in tomorrow and give it everything I have, and just put it on the box again.
There you go. Now, without giving away all your secrets, what do you think is going to be the biggest key to being successful tomorrow?
I think it's smart riding, honestly. Smart line choices. Like we said, I hope the track gets a little bit rougher tomorrow, and it'll kind of make for some switch up and some lines, I think. And yeah, just being smooth and smart, I think.
Yeah. And we're on Greats tomorrow. Week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, whatever you want to call it now. You guys were starting on sand.
Yeah.
Greats versus the sand. I mean, how confident are you there?
Yeah, so we're fortunate enough to have a great setup at our track too. So we put the greats in this week knowing that we have great starts. So we got a bunch of practice starts and greats coming into this, so I'm pretty confident.
Can you say great one more time?
Greats.
Because, yeah, I mean, obviously that's going to be a big thing too is third moto 2 weeks ago, this guy didn't get the best of starts.
Yeah.
One of the best motos we've had a while. It was the best fair moto we've had in a while. That Briarcliff moto you didn't get to ride at full ability because you had a Nerf bar that was in your foot peg, it was all sorts of stuff. But it was a fair and square. You had to work your way up and do what you could do. So,
fun race for me too. It had me worrying a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
And like I said, you held your own.
Yep.
So you just gotta come into it, keep that confidence high, get a good start.
Yep.
Just stay ahead of that number one bike.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, and we got longer moto, so I'm actually excited for that this year. So yeah.
So awesome. Well, best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate
Maybe
it.
we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Sounds good.
So, Max came out of Deckers third. What did you do these last week and a half to get ready for this? More sand.
Yeah, honestly, not quite as much riding as normal. Some days off to kind of get some things back together after Deckers. Had some machine stuff to take care of there. Few changes just setup wise for the sand and some things like that we've been working on over the last couple of months that I finally got to put to the test here the last couple of weeks and been happy with that. And yeah, just kind of doing the same. Usually I'm a slow starter to the year, so happy to start it on the box. And obviously this is like for me coming here, this is one of my favorite tracks. So always stoked to come back to Chicani and feel like it's a little more my style in the sand, longer motos. Like I'm really looking forward to some 18 plus twos.
Yeah.
We could do 20 plus two if we want. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
So no, like kind of like Joel was hitting at, like track today was kind of surprisingly different than it's been in the past, just moisture and prep wise, and be very curious to see what we show up tomorrow to see. Have a feeling it's going to be a classic at Chicani, like especially with the cooler temps, hopefully help keep some of that moisture in the track and help keep that thing like getting deep as the day goes. And
Yeah.
that's the goal for this weekend is, come out and just keep doing what we've been doing and stay consistent.
Yeah. And I guess the other thing too is, I know you're kind of preparing for this for a while now, but now you had to get everything ready for having your own rider for this weekend, for the season. This is the first race with you having a rider under your tent.
Yeah,
Full time.
Super cool to have Lane come out from the West Coast in the women's class. Stoked to have her racing all season long on one of my machines, and had her come to Florida a few weeks ago. Did some really good laps. Been fun to have her to ride with. Stoked to see how she'll do in the WMX side of things. So a little more going on, like you said. Like been spending a little more time in the shop than used to, but happy about that and excited to see how that season goes for her and myself. And like program's still the same. Still have Chad in the corner helping out there. Helped me a lot this week with some engine stuff and get me ready to go for this round. And then same with Jay Goebel over at Impact Solutions. Been doing a lot with those guys lately, testing and stuff, and really stoked to just get here. Like obviously a track that I look forward to, so just excited to kind of see what we brought this weekend and see what we can do with it. Like you said, great starts will be different. Haven't done one of those in a while, so not fortunate enough to get to do those this week myself. So definitely looking forward to like getting a feel for those and seeing how the weekend goes there. Like that can definitely play a big role in how our weekend's going to go.
Yeah, and so obviously you didn't get to do greats like you said, but how much start practice did you do this last week? 'Cause
Not
it
enough.
seemed like that was your weak link.
Yeah, still not enough, probably as I should be doing. And like only thing I'm looking forward to there is just always have that mindset of no matter where I start, I'm just going to work my way to the front towards the finish. And
There you go.
really looking forward to those longer motos because it was a struggle at Deckers coming out in the back. Obviously a good field this year, like a lot of fast guys, and definitely don't want to be following. Really enjoyed getting some clean air Moto 3 there, and looking to try and obviously get back there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, track though changed, a lot of jumps removed, added a bunch of rollers. I mean, what's your take on that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a sand track, so at the end of the day, like I expect it to be gnarly.
It's gonna get rough. Yeah.
It's gonna get rough. You're gonna be tired. Gonna have to push through it. So, yeah, it might not be my favorite layout that I've seen here, but at the same time, I think it's gonna race well. I look forward to seeing like what it looks like in Moto 2. I think it's gonna make for a lot of mistakes, and I think that's gonna play a big role in like where us top 5 guys finish is just like staying consistent with all those rollers. Like Zach kind of hinted at, like I think lines are going to change a lot as the motos go, and going to have to be willing to move around and find things as the day goes. And I look forward to that. Like that's one of the fun parts about coming here to Chicani is I feel like you never ride the same lines. Like I feel like the track changes really fast as the day goes, and got to be willing to kind of take some risks and hopefully get some rewards.
Right. Yeah, and I think that's anybody that's ridden this track knows that you have to be adapting, especially. I mean, a lot of us have never experienced the motos that you guys are doing, but 18 minutes plus 2 laps, that track is just getting destroyed for 22, 24 minutes when it's all said and done. So you come around one lap, that line might be great. The next line, that could be terrible. When you got 14, 15, 16 guys pounding that thing down.
Yeah. No, like it definitely makes for an interesting race where like I feel like it's a mistake-driven kind of race where, like you said, lines change and guys all of a sudden get surprised, and that's where you can, get those quick passes and make things happen if you need to. And also when you're in the front, it can, you got to try and eliminate those mistakes. So just, one of those days where like gotta be really focused in the sand and just stay on your toes because it definitely changes in a hurry.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Max, good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Good luck on the start tomorrow.
Much appreciated.
And we'll talk to you again tomorrow. We'll see.
We hope so,
We'll
right?
see. So, but thank you,
Thank you.
gentlemen.
Sweet.
Joey, is Mason here? And Noah.
Mason and Noah. Superstars.
That was 4th, 5th, and 6th. Joey, you'll be in the center.
Come back with it last one.
Yeah, Noel, you'll be right there.
All right, so we're gonna go in order, just like what I did with WMX. I went off their points last year. Today we're going off of basically the order of current points in the pro class, which ends up just being the Deckers finishes. So last round we had 4th place Mason Jackson, 5th place Joey Norris, 6th place Noah Arnell, and Mason. We're gonna start it up with you, Mr.
All
Number
right.
4. We're here at Chicani. You stayed at Deckers after the Decker race, and in between these two races,
Yeah.
correct?
Yep.
So you stayed in that sand. I heard that it did not get prepped at all.
Yeah.
So you could be ready to go back to the Netherlands for Quad Cross of Nations. Maybe.
I don't know about that because I had norovirus at the end of the first week, and I lost 10 pounds in 2 days. Didn't eat for quite a few days.
I didn't know you had 10 pounds to lose.
Oh, yeah. I think I gained it back by now, maybe. But that happened, and then I had a pretty good crash.
You want to talk about your crash? I didn't know if that was out in the open or if that was secret. What
I don't really
what
care.
happened? I mean, we're
I
coming
just-
into this and you're not 100%, correct?
No.
What happened?
I just hit a wall and went over the bars and hurt my good knee. So we got 2 bum knees. We're going to see how the weekend treats me.
All right.
On a rough track.
Because from what I've heard, if you stand up the whole time, it's okay. It's when you go to, if you're going to lean in the corner or just sit down, that's when it starts hurting, correct?
Yeah, and I was sitting down today a little bit, and it didn't feel horrible, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay. And, you had norovirus, you said as well. Are you fully recovered from that, or do you still have anything kind of hanging?
I think I'm fully recovered from that.
Okay.
Just my knee hurts now. So.
Right. And I know I spoke to your dad earlier, and he was kind of talking about how he was liking the track changes because of your knee. But you went out there, you rode a little bit today. How did it feel being out there, with your knee?
It didn't feel too bad. I really liked the track. I think they made good changes from last year. I like the uphill roller section, and I think they made it a little more of a stand-up track, which is good in the current position I'm in. So I'm excited for it.
Good. So, I mean, you like the changes then, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
How do you feel about how the track conditions are going to change tomorrow? Because we're in sand. It's probably going to get fairly deep. They did a lot of maintenance to the track today, and they kind of maintained it right before you guys went out there.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, 18+2. There's no short motos here tomorrow. How much do you think that track's really going to get annihilated?
I think it's going to get a lot more rough in the second one, but it's still going to get rough. I feel like the first qualifier is going to be faster, so it's going to be important to go out there and put down a heater, but I feel like the lines are going to change throughout the moto, and you're just going to have to adapt to it.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be quick adaptability. I mean, pretty much every lap.
Yeah.
So, feeling confident?
Feel confident.
All right. I mean, this is your junior year, so
Gotta make stuff
in
happen.
that pro class. It's time to, that first 2 years you came out pretty strong, so
Just got to pick up the pace.
yeah. I mean, you're one step away from being on that podium, so you're right there. Your qualifying times at Deckers are right there. Depending on how much that knee will hold you back, it's possible we could see you tomorrow evening talking on that after the podium.
I hope so. That's
So,
the goal.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. But good luck tomorrow, Mason.
Thank you.
And like I said, maybe we'll talk to you tomorrow. Maybe not.
We'll see.
Joey, now 2025 Rookie of the Year. I know we've been hearing a lot about that lately on the social media. And you came up pretty strong at Deckers. You're coming in that, sophomore year, making a strong start.
Yeah.
How confident, that had to be a little bit of a high after that race.
Yeah, it really boosted my confidence from pulling a whole shot, leading the first lap, it really boosts my confidence. So I think I can stay in the top 5 all year.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, it's not like you got the whole shot. You hung in there for, like you said, you were there for a while,
Yeah.
and it's not like you just dropped the anchor either. You stuck there for a while. Mason Jackson is playing footsie with me right now.
Yeah, I was there for probably until the halfway mark came out, and then I fell back a couple more positions, and then I just tried to stay consistent and ride my own ride, and then just finish the race.
I mean, obviously it worked pretty well because you ended up the whole weekend top 5.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Because I mean, you had some good moments last year, but do you remember what was your best finish in 2025?
It was my rookie race at Daytona. I got top 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, starting out a couple positions in that top 5,
Yeah.
it's-
Really boosts my confidence
Yeah,
quite a bit.
exactly. And I mean, I'm sure it probably helps you in your confidence a little bit knowing who's going to the gate with you this year.
Yeah.
Getting a little bit of words of encouragement from the man himself,
Yeah.
Mark Baldwin. That probably has to help too.
Yeah, it does. It really helps. And
Yeah.
then I've raced with these guys, the same guys last year. A lot of them besides like the 4 rookies, and I raced with them in Pro-Am.
Exactly.
So I'm used to racing with all of them.
Right. Yeah. At this point, everyone in this class this year you have raced against within the last year.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But sand track. Again, you stayed at Deckers between
Yeah,
rounds.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people did because it made sense.
Yeah.
Especially for you to go back to Ohio
Yeah.
to
and
come right back down here.
It's only 3.5 hours
Right.
away. So.
Exactly. So, stayed down there and raced. I think I'm going to call it hell track at this point, from what I'm understanding.
Yeah, it was
So,
pretty hell.
Yeah. Did you get a lot of riding in between?
Yeah, I rode probably 4 of the 5 times.
So you're
in
probably
between.
pretty conditioned up for
Yeah.
whatever happens tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
that's the goal.
Now, you're also one of those lunatics that will be one of the first ones to hit something huge. All these jumps, I mean, it's a few tables, everything else is rollers. So how
Yeah.
do you feel about these track changes?
I actually like the track changes. I like the rollers. It may slow it down a little bit. There's no jumps, but people got to understand it's a sand track, and rollers slow it down when it's sand.
Right.
So
Well, and even look at the last 2 years we've been here. Well, I mean, this, knock on wood, this year we don't have any rain coming
yeah,
up.
yeah,
But also, I guess the other thing, do you plan on running Pro-Am this year?
yeah, yep.
Okay, so I mean, Sunday last year, you finished Pro-Am Moto backwards
Yeah.
in the mud,
Yeah.
sand, mud, whatever. But the 24 and 25, we had rain at some point here,
Yep.
and even without that rain, the jump faces, they ended up like you can't jump them
No, yeah.
eventually because they're so deep.
Yeah.
So I can see why Matt took a lot of them out,
Yep.
seeing these last 2 years of how much we have destroyed the jumps.
Yeah.
Putting the rollers in, yeah, we're probably going to destroy the rollers, but it's just going to make the track more interesting.
Yep. Not as fast.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, you're liking it, though, you said.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah. And, I mean, come back in about a month, go to a little less than a month, go to Ironman, you can hit all the big shit you want.
Yep.
so.
All the big jumps.
Perfect. Well, good luck this weekend,
Thank you.
Joey. And
Thank
hey, maybe a couple more pegs, and we might be talking to you tomorrow.
Hopefully, that's the goal.
Noah, rookie debut. Joey was just talking about his rookie debut last year. Pretty impressive. Coming out, deciding to go pro 2 weeks before the first race. You get out there.
Might have been a few days, but
Yeah, it wasn't very long. I know that. But you came out, and there's always, let's not even beat around the bush here. People announce they're going to go pro. There's always going to be that talk. Oh, is he ready? Is he not ready? You came out there, and you looked like you belonged. It didn't look like there was any rookie. You weren't green at all. You came out, you held your own, like I said. You had some good finishes. That last moto pretty much is what that really kicked you in the butt, right?
Right, yeah.
So-
I mean, especially with the first 2 motos and the pace I was at Deckers, it was like I almost feel like I kept 10% in the tank because I knew just being the first race, had some nerves built up, especially that first moto, getting out and just being out there, first gate drop of the year for me, and then just being on the gate with these pro guys. It's I just tried to pretty much preserve as much as possible. That second moto though was like really good. I was battling with Joey and these other guys in the top. I ran fourth place up until around the halfway mark, and then I made a mistake and Max got around me, and then Mason gave me a little bump, and then two more got around me. I dropped into seventh, and then after that and the rest of that moto, it was just like watching them slowly pull away, just a little bit. Then the 2K car came out, and I was like, all right, I got a good gap behind me. I know I'm not going to get to these guys in front of me, so let's just reserve it for that third moto. Third moto came around, and it was just, intense pace, fast pace. I had a bad start. I got into a pile up and still came out with a sixth, and just made sure I came out of that race safe. But I feel like now after that first, those nerves are out of the way coming into this round, I feel like I can kind of let loose a little bit and maybe ride more how I know.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you got that rookie race out of the way. Now it's time to put your head down and keep charging. Obviously, your teammate right here has had two pretty successful seasons in himself.
Right.
So, just kind of the nice thing, you two can talk. You two can kind of
Converse a little bit. Right.
Determine what kind of bike changes you may need to make or different lines, stuff like that. So
Exactly.
that'll help for you. And, also this guy right here, you two have been riding together since you were I mean, you're still children, but
Literally.
since you were tiny little children.
Yeah, probably
So-
85 Super Minis. And I like to point out that 5 years ago, we were all battling for 250 titles.
Right.
All three of us. So,
Right.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of history that goes back with this. So
Right.
hopefully we can keep it going. And yeah, we'll just keep it moving.
Yeah, and that's the nice thing was, obviously it's cool seeing some of these pros that have been here for a while. Joel, we went over this. Joel's been in this for quite a while at this point. But, you three are all pretty new at this in this class.
Right.
And so it's nice for you being the rookie now. You've ridden with a good chunk of the riders in this class at this point.
Right.
You feel confident. You feel comfortable racing with Joey. You feel comfortable racing and riding with Mason. There's none of this really is this person, how is this guy if I get next to him? Is
Right.
he going to hold his line? Is he,
That was another thing I noticed being on that pro gate. You almost felt more confident with the people you were riding with because you knew how experienced they were, and you knew they're going to hold their own, and two, it was going to be safe racing. Obviously, there's going to be so much aggression involved too now that the intensity is so much higher, but you almost feel safer being out on this pro gate, and just you can ride a little bit more confidently.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody is using their head out there at the
Right.
same time. They got the speed, and it's not just I can pin it and hang on for a while. You've got the ability.
Yep.
So, but at Chicani, we're back in the sands, and you went home and then went back down to Deckers, correct?
Yep, I had to go home briefly for some school stuff and some work, and then I was able to come back down last weekend. Stayed through this week, got some riding time in and at Deckers, and then now we're here. So sucks I had to go home, but I had to do what I had to do. Took a couple days off, recovered from that first race. I had to race pro-am with Joey on Sunday at Deckers as well, which was great battles. And then got back down on the bike and just started chugging away.
Yeah. Let's back this up real quick to Deckers. You both raced Pro-Am.
Right.
Were you guys involved in that? Was it the first moto little pileup?
Second moto.
It was second moto?
No, it was first
No, it was
moto.
first moto.
Yeah. Were you
Yeah.
guys in that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a couple videos, and from what it looks like is, Joey went in, and then someone hit him from behind, and then there was another rider that hit the two that were already buying it up. I'm getting ready to cut up the inside because there was a perfect quads length room. I'm like, all right, and then someone just ran right into the back of me, and I'm like, well, now there's 6 of us stuck.
Right.
3 guys go around, and Joey Chambers comes out of the woodworks, didn't race last year, and then pulls the Pro-Am hole shot, and I was like, all right. We all get tangled up, and I was probably the second to last one out of the group for I don't even know how many seconds down, but it was a fiasco that first turn. It was bad.
Yeah. I had to bring it up because I know it seemed like a shit show.
Yeah, it was bad.
So,
I mean, by the first lap, you were the third one out. I was 30 seconds down by the first lap.
Yeah, I think I looked at timing by the first, like literally the first lap. I think it was almost a minute.
That's
it was
crazy.
insane.
Yeah, yeah.
It was nuts.
I mean, it's crazy when you get piled up like that. Sometimes those bikes are
We're
almost,
stuck.
it's even impossible to get apart.
Right.
It's like, how is this happening right now?
Yeah.
It's but no removal of jumps, addition of a lot of rollers. What do you think of this?
I'm actually like, after riding today, I was actually really confident in my setup. I was just so used to riding a whooped out practice bike, to be honest. It's just what it happens. And going out there and being so trusting in my suspension and everything else, it sucks. I like hitting big jumps, but you know, we get to these sand tracks and it's just we got to deal with the rough, and that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not mad. I'm not excited either, but it is what it is. But we're here, so.
Yeah. And in the chat right now, Asher says, "Yo, what up, kids?" to Noah and Joey. So give them a little shout out. But yeah, no, I think, you know, we'll see what happens, of course, and of course, this is going to be your first long moto.
Right.
You know, I guess that's the other thing to talk about is the Triple Crown. You held your own because it was essentially 3 Pro-Am motos.
Right.
Now we're coming into the long stuff.
Right. Yeah. Honestly, my training has been long motos. I feel confident that I'll be able to get through it. Obviously, definitely going to be tired. Hopefully not at the halfway point. That's what I'm hoping. Just keep on looking at the pit board, knowing where we're at, and just making sure I hold enough in the tank for, you know, the remainder of the moto and going into the second moto, because obviously that's going to be key. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we just gotta buckle down and be ready to fight till the end. So
There you go. There you
Yep.
go. Well, you know, obviously keep your head up high, and who knows, maybe we'll see you here tomorrow night.
yeah, maybe we'll see.
There you go. Well, good luck, boys, and we'll talk to you soon either way. Is Damien still here? Damien. Adam and Marshall. Yep. Adam, Marshall. To keep going with our thing here with our points right now, we ended up after Deckers, we had 7th place with Damian Hubert, and John Glauda got 8th, but he's not here this weekend. Apparently he decided to race his normal GNCC stuff. But then 9th place, Adam Ulrich, and 10th, Grandpa Marshall. Welcome back, buddy. Damien, let's start with you though. We didn't get a chance to talk to you after Deckers.
No.
How was Deckers for you? First of all, it was your rookie debut. I know it seemed like there was you kind of had some highs and lows.
Lack of
but-
confidence, I will say.
Okay,
First
okay.
time, because that was basically, first time back on the bike, like at that intensity.
Yeah.
Because I only rode maybe once during that week, so coming in was like,
Right.
let's do
right.
whatever we can. But
Just-
now I got some seat time, so now
Yeah,
I'm feeling.
yeah.
I felt pretty good out today. So.
Right, because obviously we talked about this before Deckers,
Yeah.
but like you said, you got to ride once beforehand.
Yeah, exactly.
Broke your collarbone, able to ride literally right beforehand. So your lack of seat time wasn't because you were lazy or you decided I didn't want to ride. But you got some seat time in. Where'd you ride in between rounds?
I got a local track back at home, 74MX, and they got some turn track I've been riding. So.
Okay. Pretty sandy or no?
Yeah, it's pretty
All right,
sandy.
you got
So
your
it's
sand
it's
training
pretty
in.
yeah. I'd say it's pretty similar, but yeah, it was good.
Perfect. So you're feeling a little bit better now.
Yeah.
A little more confidence coming into this. And because, yeah, like I said, I mean, you had your moments where you looked really good out there. But obviously your lack of training, your lack of conditioning, I'm sure, were you feeling that collarbone at all? Or is it?
I wouldn't even say it was the collarbone. It was
Okay.
just like lack of stamina
Okay.
and just confidence. Just I don't know. I wasn't trusting the bike out
Yeah.
there.
So at least the
But-
collarbone is a thing of the past,
Yeah.
and we're moving on.
Yeah, we're good now. So I'm feeling better. So.
Perfect. You rode the track here at Chicani. You've ridden here before. I mean, you were here Pro Sport Pro-Am last
Yeah.
year. They removed the jumps, added a bunch of rollers.
Me personally, I like the track.
Yeah?
I think it's fun.
It does look fun. No,
Yeah.
Regardless, especially, did you look at it this morning before practice started?
I
when it was
did.
just like straight butter.
Yeah,
Like this track could be really sweet,
yeah.
but
I feel like line choices, I guess from maybe C class going out there, making the turns really tight.
okay.
So I feel like maybe opening up the turns would be nice, but that's
Right.
up to them to decide tomorrow.
Right, and obviously you're well aware with how things work, but you've got qualifying, moto. Your day's pretty spread out.
Yeah.
So the track's gonna be different probably every time you go out
Yeah.
there, and during your motos, because now we are in. You had, like I just said to Noel a few minutes ago, you were having 3 Pro-Am motos at Deckers. You're now in 2 long motos where that track's gonna be changing while you're out
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
So I mean, who knows what kind of lines you guys are gonna throw on there?
Yeah, I mean, they do like to touch up the track before pros go out, so
Right.
maybe that'll be better in our hands. So
Kind of reshape that thing a little bit and put it to how
Yeah,
you
exactly.
guys want it.
I'm excited. I mean, it should be fun.
Yeah, yeah. Well, awesome. But yeah, so I mean, you got some training in, rode some sands, you're feeling better.
Yeah.
You like the track.
Yeah.
I mean, what can go wrong, right?
Yeah, exactly. Now it's just putting it all together and making it out of a weekend, you know?
Yeah. Is this gonna be your first pro podium then too?
I don't know about all that, but hey, anything can happen, right?
All right, exactly. Anything can happen at any time. So, real quick though, greats on that start. How do you
Greats.
feel about them?
These ones, Edgeconi, kind of tricky.
Yeah.
They're like very, I don't know, very aggressive, great compared to like Pleasure Valley or something like that. So I feel like just being easy on the clutch, coming out of there, not
Yeah.
blowing off the tires. But
Right, right. And I mean, you're really not going to know until second qualifier. I mean,
Yeah.
you get to have that start practice,
Yeah.
of course, but
yeah,
you
that'll
know,
be nice to get
Yeah.
that feel going.
yeah, yeah,
So.
absolutely. I think that's going to be where some magic can happen too tomorrow.
Oh yeah, starts is gonna be key here.
Exactly, exactly. But good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
And who
Appreciate
knows?
it.
Like I said, maybe we'll be talking to you tomorrow.
Hopefully.
We'll see, Damien. Adam, let's go down to you.
What's up?
So, I want to bring up the elephant in the room with you right away.
Okay.
Deckers third moto sucked for you.
No, it was terrible.
So you had some bike issues.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that at all?
No, I
you
don't
just-
think we have to. I mean,
it was just engine failure. It can
No, yeah.
happen.
yeah, anything can happen.
We're working
You know.
with man-made products, and sometimes they fail.
Yeah. yeah.
I don't think there's really
No,
no
it's-
fingers to point.
No, there's no
So-
blame. I mean, I guess I could put a little bit of blame on myself, and like it is what it is. You know, it could happen. You
Yeah.
know, these bikes aren't perfect, and
Yeah.
things can happen.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it was a
exactly.
bummer though. But
Right.
It is
But
what it is.
bike's fixed.
Bike's
We're here
fixed.
now. You get some riding in between.
Yeah. I
Good.
last weekend I raced against Nick Janusa, and he whooped my ass like usual. So, yeah. After,
Real quick too, Tristan says that goatee is hard.
thank you. You know, it looks good.
There you go.
It looks good, and everyone that says that it doesn't look good, they're just jealous. You know.
Hey, who
They're
knows?
just hating on the
Who
goat.
knows?
Exactly. Yeah.
Anyways, I'm sorry. Keep going.
No, but yeah, I finally got some good riding in. You know,
Yeah.
I haven't been able to ride as much as I wanted to throughout all the off season. So at Deckers, I rode a little bit tight, and I was more upset at Deckers with how I rode, just myself.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully I'm a little bit looser here, and I can ride the way that I know I can.
Yeah. And obviously you did a D6 race last weekend.
Yeah.
And apparently we're gonna have like random Janusa sightings. Like he's gonna be Bigfoot just popping out in random places.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that helped riding with Janusa last weekend and throwing some laps in with him?
Yeah, I think it did. And, you know, I suck at hole shots, so he hole shot me 4 out 4 times. But
He's usually been a pretty good starter too.
yeah. I mean, I'm just terrible. I'm just absolutely washed up at starts. So yeah, every race I got a little bit closer to him, and you know he's still Nick Janusa, so he's still fast. But yeah, it was good. It was good to ride with someone fast and you know replicate pro pace at a local race.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And real quick, one of your sponsors
Oh god.
that might be making stickers for you says, "I'm jealous of that goatee."
Yeah. Well, he should be too,
Dude, they're lovely.
because he can't grow beard hair to
Apparently
save
your
his life.
goatees are more popular than anything else.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think that's really good for you, and you know the greats as well. Talking about starts.
Well, I suck no matter what, so I'm sure it's not gonna matter at all. Sure, I'll be like
last or whatever, and maybe these longer motos can help me. But
Yeah.
if I can pull a start, I mean, I'll be amazed. So
Do you feel like now that we are in the longer motos too, with Deckers being shorter,
Mhm.
do you feel like having a little bit more time to do things is going to help you out a little bit this weekend?
yeah, I think so. I think I'm usually better towards the end of motos, but I mean, we'll just see. It's going to be hot. It's going to be rough, and yeah.
And I mean, it's going to get worse. We're going to have, I would assume we're going to have weekends where it's going to be hot.
Yeah.
You know, this is nothing compared to 2 races we had last year.
Mhm.
So gotta
Yeah.
remember that. But you know, you've just been talking shit about yourself here about starts. But how's your confidence in the race itself?
I don't know. I mean, I go to the gate and I know I can't pull a start, so I'm pretty much have no confidence at the gate, anyways. No,
How do we turn that around?
I don't know. I mean, I just have to magically pull a start, and then I'll probably fade back and lose like I usually do. So
Well, I think at least for the next 3 weeks, you need to be working on some hole shots here.
well, yeah.
and you need to gain some of
What
that
I need to do
confidence.
is I just need to get some starts and
Yeah,
figure out that I can actually run up top with the guys I want to run with. But
All right.
till then, I'll just be sucking in the back.
Yeah. And I mean to ask you the tuning in. Are you going to race some pro-am on Sunday this year?
No, so I already almost got fired from my electrical job because
Okay.
I'm skipping too many days. So yeah, I got to rush home after this and go to work. So no pro-am this weekend, and
Okay.
probably not pro-am
Okay.
anytime soon.
So you're just going to be doing the pro season this year and calling her with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we'll see. If I suck really bad on a Saturday, I might show up in a pro-am.
Okay. Jamie, you going to run pro-am on Sunday? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we're coming back for that
Yeah.
that title anyways. All right. Well, Adam, we're going to cheer up. We're going to put a smile on that face. I know what I got to do tonight. Yeah, maybe I'll tell JJ to start sending you memes or something.
No, JJ doesn't help it with it at all. The text messages he sends me, like I could block him so
Is he like
fast.
another Chambers?
No, he's just not a good
He
motivational
plays
speaker.
the tough love card.
Yeah,
Apparently.
yeah.
Yeah, Chambers likes to do the same thing.
Well, Adam,
Shout out to him.
I hope you do better than what you think right now.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, me too.
Because you'll do fine tomorrow. You'll
I
do
hope
fine.
so.
Your
I
bike
will.
just needs to hold together, and you got this.
Thank you.
Yeah,
yeah.
you got it. I'm behind you. I'm still there. Still there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Marshall, we're gonna come down to you. So we come into this season. You finished it off in that top 10.
Yeah,
So
My luck.
Congrats.
I know.
Together.
It's racing. I
You
understand
know,
that.
you've got a bike that's been plagued with fuel issues and transmission issues.
I fixed that.
And discontinued parts. You've conquered all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was luck. I
Well-
think you just had a machine that held together.
Well, I mean, true. I mean, he blew up, and Heath had issues and stuff, but it was it holds together pretty good.
yeah,
So
it's good.
it,
Finished off
I'll
top 10.
take it,
That was
but
a
it's
top 10 in
yeah.
in the season opener.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Well,
good.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
get me wrong.
How did you feel after those races, though? Being,
I
being that
wasn't even a bit
sand?
sore,
Yeah, good.
but my lack of riding on larger tracks really hurt my overall speed. If I could get to larger tracks and practice more, and which I intend to do as the year progresses, is to try to build that especially the straightaway speed, getting into these tighter corners and stuff like that. My track at home is very small, and it makes it a little difficult to get into those corners quick, to carry a lot of speed in and out. So
Okay.
that's where some things that I need to work on. I know. So, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I told my wife, I said, I'm just waiting for that day that I had several years ago at Daniel Boone. I beat Casey Martin up at Daniel Boone, straight up beat him. And I mean, and that was just, I rode really well. I'm waiting for that day this year to everything to click.
You're right, and that's just it. You never know when it is all going to click for you.
Yeah. Yep.
So
And a lot of it, my age, fitness and stuff, as far as getting tired, winded, arm pump or anything like that doesn't bother. I don't get that. It's more into, I think, the back and with suspension, that's really come a long way.
okay.
So-
yeah. And I know we've talked earlier today. We've talked even at Deckers.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've talked about a lot of. You're never done progressing on your program.
No.
You're always trying to improve your machine. You're doing all sorts of stuff.
And I've thought a lot about it, and I've talked to several people and stuff. Yeah, I might be 50-year-old and in the pro class. Some people may not like it. Some people do, and I got people on both sides of it. But you know what? I get up every day. I put in the work. I do train. I do ride.
Right.
It's just, I'm not as young as these guys.
Right.
It makes it more difficult.
Well, and how about this?
And I understand that.
You brought up a fact earlier today too. When did you start racing?
I was 30.
When did you start racing?
When I was 6.
When you were 6. When did you start racing? 11.
Yeah.
You could have been their dad.
Yeah.
When you started
Well, I can be
racing.
their grandpa,
Oh,
according
yeah,
to you.
right. But yeah, I mean, right there, it shows that you had a late start to
Yeah.
everything when it
Yeah.
comes to the quad racing.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, so, I always rode quads and stuff like that in the woods and
Right.
things, so, but.
You always rode for fun.
Motocross is just, I don't know, it has my heart.
I understand that.
It does,
I
it
really
really
do.
does.
I really do. So, but yeah, I mean, you've got the experience now,
Mhm.
and you're here. You've got that LTR running top notch.
Mhm.
You rode the track today.
Yep.
How did you think about these changes? You like the rollers? You missed the jumps?
Well, I did like the jumps. I like that style of riding, but
Come here, Adam. You keep going, Marshall.
But the roller section, it's stuff I need to work on. So I actually, it's good, and I hit them a certain way, and Johnny told me, Johnny Hill, he was like, try this. He said, try this next time.
yeah.
Do this instead of what you were doing. So give me some pointers and things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So rollers have always been a weak point for me, but I've trying to learn to adapt to them more. And we everyone got to ride them.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Every one of you do.
So I mean,
and the track's going to change for all of
that
you the
is,
same.
you was talking about that earlier about how the track changes over the course of a 22-minute moto.
Yep.
Your fifth lap is you're gonna be like, man, this is rough. You wait till your 10th lap. You wait till your 11th lap.
Right.
It gets chewed up, holes blowed out. So I mean, it does. You've got to continually anticipate that, especially here.
Yeah.
Which I love the track.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, I love the track.
Yeah. No, man,
Love this
that's
facility.
like I've said this a few times today now. Like Matt has a great facility.
Yeah,
Matt
he
Walker, and like I said before too. Obviously, he's seen how we destroy this track, the faces of the jumps, everything else, and dirt bikes do it too.
Yeah.
But I mean, we can only go down so far before we all of a sudden just have quads stuck on faces of jumps. You see these beach races where
Yeah.
GoPro videos where people are just stuck on
Yeah.
these hills.
Yeah.
So he's just adapting,
Yeah.
knowing what we do to the track, and now we're going to destroy the track to where it's making it more challenging for us, and you got to adapt your rideability, especially for you guys being in the pro class. You need to be on top of your game. Use that head.
Yep. Be smart.
Absolutely. So we're coming in confident tomorrow?
Pretty good. I have some confidence.
Good. Perfect. Get that LTR back up there. Got some more.
And to
there's
add
some more
on-
top 10 finishes in you, I think.
I do too.
Yeah.
I believe I do.
Absolutely.
And to Adam's point about starts, so locally I was getting whole shots all the time. My first season, Adam, think about this. I have a photo from my first season at Aonia Pass. I'm in the first corner in the second moto. Me, Jeffrey, Joel. Jeffrey is pushing so hard, he does slide up and tap me a little bit. If he doesn't do that, I have the whole shot
Yeah.
in my second pro race. So if you can, Chad Winning told me once, and I never forget it. I'll say this: I'm like, do I really belong out there and stuff? And I said that to him. He said, listen, he said, you belong out there with us. He said, you've proved yourself. He said, you may not be the fastest guy out there or anything like that. He said, but you deserve it. So if you can't roll up to that line thinking you deserve it, then why roll up to
Yeah,
it?
and it's just obviously being on every surface you're gonna start differently.
Yep.
Anybody that's raced, grates, concrete, dirt, sand,
Yep.
whatever. It's just adapting. Nice thing is you guys have a 10-minute start practice.
Yep.
You know, you can figure out that setup, figure out what you need for throttle position, how you're releasing that clutch.
Yep.
Justin says that you are the man, Marshall.
Justin.
I think I know what Justin it is, but I can barely see the picture. If I'm going to guess, it's going to be
Justin West.
was trying to get the pro status to race with him. So Justin West, you're the man. Also, Tristan asked, have you thought about the Yamaha?
No.
Marshall loves being that different guy.
No switch.
Yeah.
Unless somebody wants to fund it, I'll switch.
Hey, who knows? Hey, maybe somebody is watching right
You
now.
know.
Maybe that's what he's getting at. Tristan, you want to fund a race program? Just hit up Marshall. You know, I'm sure you know how to get a hold of him. So, Marshall, I think, like I said, we've got. I think we have some good results to come from you yet. I think you got a ladder to keep on climbing.
I do too.
Who cares? You're
Age
gonna
is a number.
Yeah, you're gonna keep climbing that ladder. You're gonna climb the position ladder too.
You look at the fastest guy in the class right now. Fastest guy in the world right now.
Second oldest guy in the class.
But the fastest guy in the class, fastest guy in the world.
Yeah, exactly. And you know,
33 years old.
I told you, of course, Marshall, but I had to mention about you being the oldest in the class because all off season, all we've heard is Joel's the oldest in the class. Joel, no. Marshall's still here, baby. Marshall's here to stay.
But I get where they're coming from.
Yeah, he's been in this. I mean, that's the other thing. You've only been in this class for a few
It's
years
my
now.
6th year.
Your 6th year, yeah. So
I was going to do one race.
Yeah, and look where we are.
Yeah.
So, no. Also, Psycho Adventures says that you're a beast.
Thank
And
you.
Justin again says, hell yeah, LTR all the way. And with your finishes, Marsha says, you never know. You never know.
I keep pushing.
Yeah. So, and Joe Messina says, oh, sorry, you have a 5-minute start practice.
Yeah.
I got yelled at by our ref. My bad, Joe. Hey, also, Tristan, straight 8 needs a ride. So I think you need to talk to Tristan and James Chaney about that one. But Marshall,
Yeah,
good
thank
luck
you.
this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys for
Thank
being
you.
here. Yeah. You guys are now excused.
Yeah.
Is it just you 3 that showed up? Oh yeah, you guys. Well, come on in, boys.
You going last? Here, you going first. I want to go first. Yeah, I'll be in the middle. Here you go, buddy.
Hi, my name's Heath.
That's good. Yeah, absolutely. All right, Heath, Hannah, you two should be switched. You have 0 points. I mean, he at least raced the race. He raced the race. All right, you want to finish off? All right. If he says.
It'll pass by the day.
Yeah. Heath, newcomer, Kale Deal, and Brandon Hogue. Heath, your pro debut, I mean, let's be honest here, it didn't go for how you planned it to be. Let's break down that Deckers race a little bit here. What happened, man?
This qualifying.
Come on in here.
Yeah, I gotta get in close to this thing.
You're
I mean,
soft-spoken.
We felt good out there. The qualifying, everything went good. First moto didn't go exactly the plan. Had like a rare thing happen. A spindle broke. The first moto, so we didn't DQ, but we finished. I rolled over, finished, and luckily I was able to roll. Second moto, didn't have the best hole shot, but came out, got 7th that moto, so I was stoked with that. I was like, had some good energy going in the third moto, and then third moto came around like 4th or 5th lap, was getting ready to pass for 6th, and my high pressure fuel line for my second injector just busted. So like I lost everything. So I just had to sit there and watch, and
Right.
but
Right.
it happens. It is what it is. It's just as long as it's behind us, that's all we're good with.
Yeah, and obviously nobody ever wants to push their quad off the track, and
Yeah.
you know, I could see you hanging your head while you're pushing that thing, and
Mm.
I don't know how far you pushed that thing before they finally came and got you in the quad, but
I thought they stranded me out there. I just
it
kept
sure
pushing,
seemed
man.
like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, there's Heath. Oh shit, he's still pushing his bike. Like, what's going on here? How we had a week and a half off, and we're right
Mhm.
back into it. You know, this is one of our closer
Yeah.
races as far as scheduling goes. Did we get things ironed out? How's the program looking for here on out?
It's looking a lot better. We did some went back to the tuning guy and then made some adjustments to our injector and just really had a different mental part coming into this race this time.
Right.
It just didn't get to ride a lot just because what was going on. Just going back to the regular schedule, working on home, and then I didn't have a practice spot because my practice spot blowed up. But
Okay.
I still trained, worked out, but I feel good.
Okay.
I'm ready to race and
Yeah.
ready to have a better race.
I mean, obviously, I'm sure Brandon could think
Oh,
back
yeah.
to different things too, but last thing you want to see, especially on your rookie debut, is to have nothing but bike issues.
Yeah.
And I mean, Brandon, we'll talk to him in a little bit here. Things happen.
Yeah, they do.
So you can't hang your head too low. You gotta get past it. You gotta think about what's going on next. Like I said, figure out what happened, get that fixed.
Yep.
Come back strong, hold your head high, and I mean tomorrow's a new day.
Oh yeah.
It's just like you get crap. I mean, some of these tracks you're getting literally shit on your goggles. What do?
Just
You
keep
rip
going.
that tear off.
Mhm.
That last race of the tear off. You gotta rip it off and move on.
Yeah.
It's so. Tomorrow's a whole new day,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you rode this track. I've asked a lot of these guys now. There's been changes, but what do you think?
I mean, I really don't like there's not many jumps, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna get rough and it's gonna be pretty sick. So I'm hyped for it. I mean, just being able to ride and race my ATV, I'm happy for any day.
Yeah.
Just to be allowed to come to a track and ride.
There you go. Yeah. But you like the track?
Yeah. I love the
obviously
rougher
you
tracks.
said you wish there was, because obviously this track has always had a few pretty good hits,
Yeah.
pretty fun jumps, but
Yeah.
like I've said before, I'm sure Matt changed this for a reason.
Oh, he did, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean we'll see what happens, but we're out of the Pro-Am motos now.
Yeah.
You get to have those again at Briarcliff, but
Yeah.
we're out of the Pro-Am length motos.
Oh, yeah.
We're here at the 18+2s.
Mhm.
How confident are we coming in tomorrow with that longer moto format?
I'm excited. I mean,
Yeah.
I felt good the first the past race for the what was the 10+2 we did?
12
or
plus
12,
2,
12
wasn't
plus
it?
2?
Yeah.
Whatever it
Something.
was.
I'm sure Joe will tell us in a little bit here.
Yeah, but anyway, I felt good during that and I wanted more. So I was
Yeah.
like, we're going to definitely be better at the end of the moto because the longer it goes, the better off I am.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that if they've watched me ride.
Yeah, and I know we've sat down and done a full length episode too,
Mhm.
and you said that before. Like,
Yes, sir.
you seem to kind of come on a little stronger as the motos go.
Yeah.
So obviously you haven't done a moto in competition.
Yeah.
You haven't done a moto this long.
Mhm.
So we'll see if that keeps on going.
Yeah.
And if you just become that tank at the end of the moto, that's picking things up.
Yeah.
So.
Hopefully so.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's going to be a better day no matter what.
Absolutely. There you go.
It's
Tomorrow's
always
a new
brighter.
day too.
New day, new everything.
It's sunny. It's warm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sunburnt like crazy. It's
Yeah.
a good day.
It's a
good
blessing to
day.
be here, though.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So, but best of luck tomorrow, Heath.
Thanks, sir.
And who knows? Maybe we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Hopefully so.
So, yeah. Kale, welcome, man. We saw
I'm back at the races.
we saw your parents last round. You were nowhere to be seen. Here you are, pro debut, new look, new number.
Yeah, new number.
New number.
They won't. They
So,
wouldn't let me run double
no
zero.
double zeros in the pro class.
Yep, no double zeros.
So, but how's it feel? First of all,
It feels awesome. I was actually kind of excited about the press day.
yeah.
That's definitely something cool that I actually am lucky to be a part of because they haven't done it much in the past, especially the past couple of years. So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously, the guy you're kind of sitting next to there, it's kind of a big part of getting this to happen.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about this in some meetings in the off season, and
Yeah, that's awesome.
you're sitting next to a pretty good advocate of the sport here. So, but yeah, and Alex Reed right off the bat, love the Kales rocking the 488. Much respect.
Yeah,
So
it's awesome.
Anyone that doesn't know, do you want to talk about your new number a little bit?
Yeah, so obviously Dane Molander 488 and he passed away with his family and I was one of his best friends. Don and my dad were best friends and also Richard, his uncle. They all talked on the phone every day and Richard was excited to have someone run 488 again in the pro class, so we're doing it. And I wish Richard could have been here. He was going to come. But
Yeah.
Yeah, he's excited for it.
Also, I just thought about this. Did you look at that chair before you sat down?
No?
Look at the back of that chair.
What does it say?
Right in
Oh, yeah, perfect.
So you're sitting in the Molander chair
Yep,
right now.
that's awesome.
So I mean, especially if you didn't see that, I was thinking that right. I'm like, oh, maybe that's why he sat there. But
No.
yeah, there you
Brandon
go.
sat there
There you
first.
go.
He sat down.
So,
That's cool.
but yeah, I mean, it's really cool that you did that. It's I'm sure anybody that hasn't seen it or heard it right now, like it's gonna hit tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's gonna be sweet to see that 488
Yeah,
back
I'm
out
excited.
there. And
I'm excited to bring it back.
yeah, for sure. And yeah, I know you guys were close, so it makes sense. But so yeah, rookie debut, and you didn't do the Triple Crown, so here we are, just coming right out to the long moto format.
I was I did some riding while you guys were doing the Triple Crown. I wasn't quite ready for the motocross yet, but-
Okay. Now have you done some GNCCs this year too?
I was supposed to do the Florida GNCC, and I got really sick, so we just rode a few more times. Went to Talladega, and I broke on the first lap my throttle cable. Only made it one lap. My bike was stuck wide open. Yeah, it was not good.
Yeah,
we need better luck.
You're
at
not the
this race.
first person I've heard that broke a throttle cable at GNCC this year with a wide open throttle flap. So it's cool that you have been getting some riding in. You've been training and getting prepared for this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and obviously you're coming from Florida, so you're kind of used to the sand and stuff like that too. So, and did you get a little bit of riding at Deckers this last week? Did I see that?
Yeah, I did ride. I rode at Deckers Saturday.
So you're on Hell Track.
Yeah. I rode the sand track that they were talking about.
Yeah.
It's pretty gnarly. But I was excited to get there. I rode the main track, and I felt very scary through the air because I hadn't been jumping any big jumps. So started jumping again. It was not the best, but
yeah,
I was starting to feel like myself again on some motocross tracks and big jumps. So
That's good.
it was
good.
exciting.
Yeah, and I mean you're used to this. It's been a little while, but it comes back to you.
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
like riding a bike.
Yeah.
A bicycle. Yeah.
But you rode on. You had the media day here. You get to ride the track for a little bit. You've ridden here before.
Yep.
Track changes. What are your thoughts? What do you like? What do you don't like?
I kind of liked it. It's like rollers, and like I feel like we're like going for like a more foreign like.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
It's kind of cool in that sense. I do like jumps, so that's a negative. But honestly, I like it because it's cool. It's foreign. I hope some of the lines are. I hope it kind of stays wider. I feel like I could say, like some of the turns were coming together, but other than that, it was really sweet track.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it gets deep tomorrow, and yeah.
I think that'll happen being sand.
Yeah, I really hope so.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say real quick here?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Well, good luck, and yeah,
you.
it's gonna be really cool to see you on that gate.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely.
All right. Brandon. So unfortunately, I mean, Deckers did not go your way. You know, I know you did a lot this off season. A lot of off-bike training, correct? Mostly.
Yeah.
Did some on-bike stuff, new program, spent a lot of time getting things ironed out with, well, not even ironed out, getting things set up for that program. And I know you're confident coming in. Qualifying was looking really good. And unfortunately, shit happens, you know? I mean, the first one especially was just stupid, you know?
Yep. I ain't got nothing to say about it.
Right.
Right. I mean, I'm frustrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just nothing to say about it really.
Yeah.
There's it's just I guess it's in my blood that I got some you know, I'll be known forever as the DNF kid maybe, but at this point now it's like whatever. It's just whatever.
Yeah. Well, you know, and like we said, it's a new program. Things where you're still getting things ready. You know, I know when we were at I barely even got to see you or talk to you at Deckers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you were busy doing stuff. You were getting things ready, and I mean, it's a lot of different things that, unfortunately, like we said, something happens. But This is a new weekend.
Yeah.
You know, I'm assuming this last week you've done things to prepare a little bit, and whatever failed is remedied.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, the way I am, I look into everything that we do with this stuff. It doesn't matter if it's engine, shocks, whatever. I know all this stuff. I've been in it long enough.
Yeah.
So for me, you know, it's a failure of a feeling, and it's like, you know, your business failing, and I'm definitely just bummed about it, and trust me, I don't want it that way.
Yeah.
But, you know, at this point, all I can do is try to prove that things aren't going to always be that way, and do what I can control.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, I've got 2 comments in here just from you starting to talk, and you know, Marsha Garcia first of all says, "Hang in there," because like I said before, today's a new day.
Yeah.
But also, question is this the race where Brandon dethrones Joel and starts to run away with the championship?
Yeah, trust me.
Looking up a little bit here.
I think about it almost every night, man.
Yeah.
I will say this: I have belief in myself that, you know, nobody can take away, no DNF can take away. And you know, as far as saying what race, I don't know what race, but I still have belief that I can do it.
Yeah.
And you know, even last weekend at Deckers, it was the first time I rode there, and I'm riding behind Joel. I'm watching him, and now I'm at a level where, like, sometimes in the past I didn't feel like I could do it, you know, genuinely. Of course you could say what you want, but now I'm at the point where, like, when he was pulling away a little bit, like, oh, he's doing this, I think I can do that too. So you just got to keep learning, and you know, I'm never a guy to say it's going to be this race or this race. It's just, I think it comes with time and belief, and like I said, I have that belief genuinely.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't quit, and that's why I won't.
I think that's why a lot of people won't let you quit.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Budds Creek last year. It seems like, you know, a lot of people damn near drug you out of your house to get you to that track.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's you know, and it takes a team for me too. Like, I have to have people that tell me what I need to improve, and also, you know, Joel's got a great team.
Yeah.
You know, people around him, and look at him on race day. It's always a flawless weekend,
Right.
and I aspire to have the same. So I do know that that's a weakness of mine that I'm trying to fix.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why that's why I am where I am with the team, and I'm trying to fix these things. But round 1 was a letdown for sure.
Right. Well, and here's the thing. Deckers was yesterday.
Yeah.
Today is today. Let's go back a few years. Joel Hetrick comes out on a Yamaha Daytona Supercross, looking great, has an incident, very terrible race, and had to crawl his way back up all season long.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the first time this has happened.
Yep.
You've shown that you've got speed, you've got potential. There's people see something in you, even if you, I mean, I'm sure you see something, but other people are seeing something in you to be behind you and keep standing behind you. All you gotta do is keep pushing, climb your way back up.
Yeah.
This may not be the year where you get a championship, but this may be that year where you're right there all season long.
Yeah.
You know, if you're hanging on to his grab bar every moto for the rest of the year, kind of says something still.
Yeah, I mean, that's where my mind's at now is, of course, like, championship's not my thought right now. It was coming in. I wanted to be, you know, obviously I'm dead last in points now. So the game plan for me is I want to have some breakout rides.
Right.
And that's it, plain and simple, really.
Yeah. And that's just it. When you look at Deckers too, if you're looking at that time gap, it wasn't as large as it usually has been in the past.
Yeah, last year I was 4 seconds off in qualifying, and this year I was 1/8 off.
Bingo.
Now, this track, again, also I'm really weak at as far as speed. Like, I've never been close. I'm usually a qualifying guy, and this track doesn't come easy to me either. So, you know, this weekend for me is I need to get back on my feet and try to be up front. And if I come out of here with a podium, I'm actually going to be stoked, you know. And there'll be races where I have a different mindset, where I'm like, I want to go for a win here, you know.
Yeah.
So Joel rips here. He gaps us by 20 seconds in the years past. So if I'm improving there, like, I'm going to be happy, you know, to look forward to something in the future.
And I mean, two people, you know, yourself and the other part of your team, you both did pretty damn good here last year.
Yeah, I've podiumed every year.
Jeffrey has this track last year, Jeffrey held his own.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, I've actually I've had good luck, like podium wise. Every year, this is my first national win too. But the track doesn't come easy for me. It's I'm a jumper, like these guys were saying. I like jumps. This doesn't have many jumps now. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, no, but how'd the bike feel today on media day?
Tight, felt way off for me.
Okay.
Made a lot of adjustments just
Okay.
from the media day.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously,
being-
this was
honest.
kind of just a free practice for you. You know, tomorrow you have time to
Yeah.
go out there and really get things dialed in, but also at the same time, you're qualifying.
Yeah.
So you got to jump. Obviously, this was more for media to come in
Mm-hmm.
and get shots of you. Unfortunately, there's no shots of you throwing a fat whip or anything like that, but
No jumps.
there, yeah. I saw Joel do a no footer
Yeah.
on the one tabletop though.
The one
so,
table, yeah, you could
know,
probably get something on
maybe I think he's trying to do some freestyle now, but we're gonna start a rumor here. No, yeah, I mean you got a little bit extra time to dial things in.
Yeah. Yeah,
Tomorrow
I'm a big
morning-
fan of the media day.
Yeah.
Like you said,
Seems
I
like
don't
a
go
lot of-
out there to try to think
Yeah.
but of course we're gonna
Yeah,
know
well,
like, hey, probably gearing might not be where I want or whatever.
Right. You know, everyone's going to be thinking that just because you've been doing this for a while now, it's where your head's at. But at the same time, you see a camera right there. Oh, hey.
Oh,
what
like
up?
Ironman, some of these tracks with some jumps, I'm gonna try the biggest whips on a quad probably possible.
So you need extra axles next round?
Maybe
carriers?
after Ironman, maybe.
Oh, okay.
If we're gonna whip that middle triple.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, well, stock up on some extra parts if you're going to be doing media days here soon.
Yeah, probably need to.
Right. But Zach said, and obviously we're going to be quoting some old shirts of yours. It says, "Let's go, Brandon. It's coming soon."
Appreciate
So,
that,
yeah.
Zach.
But yeah, I mean, anything else that you want to...
Nope, I appreciate everybody sticking behind me through it all.
Yeah, and
that's-
like I said, it was the first race.
Yep.
Shit happens.
Yep.
You know, anything can happen at any time to anybody.
Yeah.
It's shown itself in the past, so keep your head up.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and
I will say I do have a great group of people that keep my racing going.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And yeah, the people that sponsor me and help me.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm stoked. Even with the obviously all that going on, I'm stoked to be able to live this life and do it.
Right. And I mean, even if you only had one person,
Yeah.
you got one person right beside you.
Yeah.
That is, I think, rock solid for you.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
I mean, Ava is
Yeah.
always there sticking
Yeah.
up for you. And,
Oh, yeah,
she's
Yeah, I look at it one day, it'll be cool to remember all these moments.
yeah,
through
absolutely.
it
Well,
all.
hopefully you are remembering these.
Oh yeah,
because
absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm having more fun now.
good,
for
good,
sure.
and you need to.
Yeah,
you gotta remember it.
Yeah.
So for sure. Well, Brandon, best luck tomorrow. Like I said, we got a whole season ahead of us.
Yep.
So keep striving, keep climbing, baby.
Yep.
So, but
Appreciate it.
Thank you, gentlemen, for being here. Looks like Wani never showed back up, but we do have another rookie pro this weekend. Wani from our, how do you say his last name?
Wani Ondarsu.
There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's a good kid.
He's great,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
He's great, really great dude.
I'm gonna yell at him for not being here.
Yeah, there you go. But all right, come in here, Damien. What do you got?
All right, we got
Come on into the camera. Okay, yeah. Crouch down.
we got confirmed news that Chambers is pulling up tomorrow.
You know,
he's
said,
on the way.
He said something at Deckers. So boom,
Wait,
one more pro on
He
the
sent me
gate.
some videos. He's packing up the quad in back of the truck.
Perfect.
And he's got his beer, so he's all good to go. Shout out to
There we
Chambers.
go. Joey Chambers showing up tomorrow. So yeah, one
Joey
more guy.
Chambers.
There, one more guy.
We have a great pro class.
We do.
If JJ was here,
Right.
dude, we'd have a great.
How
like
is
this.
JJ?
What's that?
How is JJ?
So JJ is very slowly healing. The big thing is he's had basically no blood flow through his foot for months from damage done inside of there. So right now he's been dealing with muscles dying, and he was supposed to have surgery this next week. It got postponed a month. So if anybody texts JJ right now, he's probably not gonna be the happiest because he really wanted to go to
Prayers for
Ironman.
JJ, I really hope
But yeah, I mean, it's his head is there. He wants to be here so bad.
Yeah,
You know?
one thing I'll say about JJ, I mean, I spent the last few bits in last summer with him. That kid is like, he's different.
He is different.
Like, in the most coolest, best way.
He's funny. He's quiet until you know him.
Yeah.
He's funny. And I'll tell you what, the drive behind that kid, I know he's 21 now, but he's still a kid to me.
Yeah.
The drive behind him is ridiculous.
It is.
When he puts his head into something, it's wild.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry to cut
No,
you
you're
off,
good.
but I always said, like, if I was away from the racing scene, I would put my money on JJ to make it to the top, just
Right.
because, like, he would go road bike in the summer, self-driven, like,
Yeah.
he'd just go
Yeah.
train. Like, a lot of kids aren't self-driven to go do that.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? And of course, his injuries, just
Yeah.
like, come on, yeah,
Right.
it sucks that it happened the way. It, you know, been a
Yeah,
long
it
time.
is unfortunate, and obviously, you know, I'm still here, but I'm still in his corner. You know, I'm still ready for
sure.
him. But you know, I saw him last week, and I don't know if he wants me repeating this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. He comes out to the shop, or shooting the shit for a while, and he goes, "I just woke up one morning, and I needed to sit on my four-wheeler, so I just came out to the shop and I sat on my four-wheeler." I'm like,
And that's how he is.
it is. It
That's
is.
how he
So I
is.
just had to sit on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I
Great
said,
dude.
he is determined to be back, no matter what. I mean, if I got to make some sort of weird air shifter
Right.
quad or something,
Whatever we
he's
gotta do.
determined to be back on that gate as soon as he can. So yeah, so
He's- yeah.
yeah, so I mean, anybody that obviously, I'm sure you get asked too, because people know you talk to him quite a bit, but you know, I get asked daily, and I mean, that's our current update on JJ. So
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I feel
Hope
like
you-
one day we're gonna
Hope
get
you heal soon, JJ, if
Yeah.
you're watching.
yeah.
we'll
So,
get some good news. Sometime.
yeah. I was waiting for good news this last week, but unfortunately, the surgeries continue. So, but yeah, thank you guys for being here,
Yep.
and thank you everybody that has tuned into this. And I am getting asked when I'm going to race, and we will see possibly Ironman. So,
Nice.
but
With
yeah.
the pretty quad, too. we know Leon's gonna have a pretty quad.
Oh, just you wait. Just you wait. But
It might
thank
be
you
purple
guys.
and teal.
Nope, different.
It's not
But-
purple and teal anymore.
But yeah, you're good. You're good. Thank you, Hogue. But thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see 3 guys tomorrow evening. But this has been the pre-race press conference with the pro class at Etchicani 2026. KLD wants to keep saying hey.
Peace out.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching.